Where we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So
business is going. I just saw like a little snippet of a video online, and
Is
honestly,
it people
I'm not
being
gonna lie.
crackheads or giving out free drugs?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was fake.
People slipping?
At first, I thought it was fake, but then I started looking into it, and
I did
no,
too,
it's real.
It's real.
But my theory, before I get more into it, because we have like multiple videos.
Yeah.
My theory is that people are using the dollar bills to use.
And they're high as hell.
And then they drop it or something, and then someone picks it up. Like, I don't think like it's because some people are theorizing online that it's like sex trafficking. We're still a little early in the video, so I'm trying to do good with my profanity, but
no, you're good.
I don't really think that's what's going on.
Dog, on some real, I used to work at a treatment facility, and I finessed a client. Let's say client here. He had some things on him, and he had them like tucked into the back of his shirt, like behind his belt loop, trying to finesse me. And I'm just like, bro, like I see you. And I was like, what's that? And then I ended up having like a bottle of like 60 unidentifiable like jigs, and I'm just like, okay, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me. What's going on? And the only reason I'm saying this is because like he was so.
They're saying he was just so out of it that he didn't realize
I
that he
finessed
had
it right off of him.
Okay, so you're saying that
It's
you
so
could see how somebody could
Bruh.
drop $1. I get what you're saying.
I can see how somebody could drop their whole baby.
Yeah, and I could also see how it could also be, because someone in the chat mentioned about the tissue. I could also see how someone could put it in tissue before they put it in whatever their piece of choice is to use. But regardless, it's still dangerous, and you guys should still be careful.
Do not pick up money off the floor unless you kick it first, because that's what I would do.
Just don't pick up money off the floor.
I don't know why nobody just kick it, man.
So this was the first warning that came out around like June, mid-June. We're not gonna watch this whole thing, but I just want you guys to see like what was going on. It first happened around like Tennessee.
Big cases of money found with fentanyl inside just in the last month.
News 2 Stephanie Langston spoke with him and a doctor about the dangers you can face by just touching it. Stephanie?
That's right. The sheriff telling me he put out a warning to the community on social media that has since gained national attention about the money containing fentanyl found at 2 gas stations. And then just days later, he had a third report at a state park.
It's a dangerous.
Like, what the hell?
Why he got the gun rack?
He looks like PC Principal.
He is PC Principal. He got the old Winchester
not something that you want
break action rifle.
in contact with.
My God.
Especially a child.
And dead ass.
Pleading with the community to educate children. If you see money on the ground, leave it.
I wouldn't want my child picking up something like that and then
So this was just like the initial PSA. I wanted you guys to see somebody who actually picked up the damn money.
Bro, he got some fire ass guns hanging from the roof. He has a Glock with a conversion kit. It's like a little micro Roni with a brace and the little strap, bro.
Here
you see
you go.
that? Oh my God.
So a little kid, the same, like literally a few days after that report came out, a little kid picked it up. Just like he was like, hey, make sure you watch your kids, bro.
Damn.
Kid done picked it up.
It was 2 guns, Shaq.
Or worse. The family was enjoying an outing at a popular local outdoor venue.
Bro, is that here?
Turner's 13-month-old grandson.
No, Baldwin County.
I was about to say, that look like here.
Saw something on the ground and went to pick it up.
Bruh, not the
Turner
baby.
stepped in and picked up the folded dollar bill. She set it on a nearby table.
And my son-in-law was sitting beside me. He just reached over and got the dollar.
Oh, that was the thumbnail.
And my son said, "Oh, wait a minute." He said, "Don't touch that dollar."
Jake Turner flicked the money across the table, and that's when a white...
Y'all can see this right here.
Yep. And you know what's crazy? I ain't gonna lie. People be testing it with their little test. A lot of people forget that cotton candy tests positive for methamphetamine before with their little test. Those little, quick action tests, bro, any actual drug, I'm sure will pop for a lot of things. But, if it's popping for that, I'm pretty sure every drug has a little trace bit of that in it nowadays. If it's on
Came
the
out of
street,
it.
bro.
Fortunately
Just a
for the rest
tiny
of the
bit.
family,
You know what I mean?
Jake knew there was something suspicious about the money.
I've seen on
It's
Facebook
too much
stuff
out
put on that, be careful about dollar just laced with fentanyl and stuff like that. But I mean, I never thought I would see it.
The Turners immediately went to security, who called the police.
People always say
a field
that.
test was done to confirm the powder was fentanyl.
Damn.
After the family was observed for a while, they were able to leave. While fentanyl-laced money has become more prevalent.
He took part. Y'all could go.
Nah, if there was drugs in a dollar bill, it was drugs. Like, if there was powder in a dollar bill, it was drugs, bro. Like, that's not even a question. But I think that a lot of things can test positive for a lot of things. And the fact that they were able to pick it up and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, really examine it for real. Like, oh, don't touch that. And then you picked it up and then it had the little powder on it or you moved it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. And I'm noticing that all of these are $1 bills, bro.
You think they giving out little testers or something?
No, I'm just saying, like, it just makes sense. Like, I could see, like, a user having a $1 bill and just using it. But I'm not picking up no $1 bill off the floor, bro. Like, I'm about to let somebody have that luck for that day. Now, if I see a $100 bill, I might fuck around and
that would have been me. Because when I used to do, you know what I'm saying, my 1-2 thing out here, I used to keep it in the old blue ski. But at the same time, I used to know where that blue ski was at. I would never drop that, boy. I don't know how the hell, but it was different because if you are intentionally on that loaf, you know what I'm saying, and you really on that, you know what I'm saying, you're nodding out, you're Osama bin Laden, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're out of here. Definitely dropping it out.
Now the substance was later tested positive for methamphetamine and fentanyl. The Perry County Sheriff is now asking parents to educate their children to not.
What a hell of a mix too. That's not even. I don't see why people want to do that, bro.
This happened July. Everything I just showed before was in June. This happened in July. And this is the last video I got. But
they're going to jail, bro. Like, stop.
Something's, yeah, like.
Why are you lacing meth with fent, bro? Stop, bro. That don't even go together, bro.
But this is all happening in Nashville.
Speedballing, I guess.
I gotta be careful out in Nashville.
You gotta be careful everywhere.
Oh, no, definitely.
After the wife says,
bruh! God, why you got her like
hey, yo!
A fentanyl-laced dollar bill at a fast food stop in Nashville.
Our Courtney Allen is here with us tonight.
Okay,
but she is laid out.
It's real.
Bro, she is laid out, bro. I'm not trying to laugh. I just was not expecting that.
No, I was not either, dog.
Yo, she is laid out.
I was low-key about to say, like, why do they got my girl, like, depicted like this? But I guess just so that you know it's real.
That is crazy.
She picked up this dollar bill and had a bad reaction just minutes afterwards.
Yeah, that's right. Tracy Marius. The woman's husband also says that he even started to feel symptoms after his wife touched his arm after picking up the dollar bill.
Bro, she might have problems now.
Expert about how likely it is.
She look at her face.
From skin-to-skin contact.
Bruh.
Renee Parsons says picking up a dollar bill at a McDonald's in Bellevue Sunday afternoon.
Hey, yo! What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Very much like your body's just shutting down.
Renee and her husband Justin of Lexington were on their way to a work conference in Dallas Sunday with two of their children when they stopped at McDonald's on Highway 70.
As I was walking inside, there was a dollar on the floor just hanging out. I picked up the dollar, not thinking anything of it.
Within 10 minutes of picking up the dollar, Renee says her body went numb.
Oh my
God. She could barely talk or breathe before passing out.
She hadn't said anything for a while. She was kind of like, Justin, I'm sorry. I love you. If anything happens, I love you. And then she just quit talking.
They drove to Ascension St. Thomas West. Paperwork there shows Renee had an accidental drug overdose. Renee and Justin believe the dollar she picked up was laced with fentanyl. We asked a fentanyl expert at Vanderbilt about it.
I think it's really unlikely
that because wouldn't you need Narcan?
That this lady got into her system is fentanyl based on the symptoms that she had.
That's what
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it might be that new bath salts that's going around right now.
Nah, because I'm like, a lot of things, but people need to start understanding, like,
you need to get your shit tested by an actual,
but also how drugs work, for real. Because at the end of the day, if you're not ingesting something, bro, like you heard the whole last story, there was somebody that moved the whole dollar. They didn't,
Yeah, the little kid touched on it, and I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to be that guy. But like the whole touching it thing, like
you skipped her off. I kind of
my
wanted to hear
bad. No,
what she.
I thought that
I really did,
had
but I
it.
was just like really thinking that the whole time and didn't want to be a dick about it. But
reaction if she had inadvertently like rubbed her nose and exposed that drug to some of the blood vessels in her nose, or if she had licked her fingers inadvertently or not even remembered that she'd done it. Potentially rubbed her eyes and gotten some drug transmitted through the mucosa of the eye.
Donald says fentanyl
so that's how that be going down.
is a safety threat.
I get what she's saying.
What I do know is how I felt.
She said she went like this on accident. She said, "Oh my God,
Nashville police responded to the hospital yesterday. They say they did not see any sort of residue on the dollar bill, but it was not tested for fentanyl since no one is being charged. They're still going to destroy that dollar bill." And Donald adds that someone's medications and medical history may contribute to symptoms.
Because it's like, how can they charge anybody? It's not like there's a paper trail. Like, how are they gonna know where the dollar came from?
Niggas is really just nodding off, dropping landmines. Ain't that crazy? And then they're waking up like, oh, dang.
Where's my dollar? Right.
Dang, man. Meanwhile, this bitch got a whole new problem right now. No, I was about to ask you, do y'all think she's gonna go back to it?
No. But she is the reason why I thought that this whole thing was a hoax. Because I was like, bro, what? This don't make no damn sense.
I would have got that a sample. I don't know what.
But now I think this shit is real. Because, like, why is this popping up all over the place? Like, and I really think it's like what you said. I feel like people are just nodding off and just dropping their stuff. Right. So you might not want to pick up stuff.
Nottingham Palace.
Don't pick it up.